You heard a very beautiful song. The song that was just being played now. The actual Hindi words are very beautiful. The one who has given us a beautiful life, and our life, or the thread of our life, is in His hands, and we have actually given everything to Him. Whatever He has given to us is actually already belongs to Him. The words were so beautiful, the Hindi words. And if we listen to each of the words, we actually become merged in God's love, in Baba's love. And it's like the soul actually dances around. And what is it that Baba has given to each one of us? Such a beautiful, valuable life Baba has given us. How many jewels He has given us. And even in today's Murli, Baba's Murli, the ocean of knowledge has actually given you plates full of the Gyan, the treasures. He has given us so many treasures that in Satyuga and Treta, the golden and silver ages, that we have so many unlimited, imperishable jewels of knowledge. And then in the Copper Age, these treasures are in the form of treasures in the temples. And here Baba has given us unlimited treasures, and so at the Confluence Age we receive imperishable jewels of knowledge. And in the Golden Age, in the actual practical form, the whole world in Satyuga is, in a small form of Bharat. All of you have seen the map of Bharat, India, and it is said that the whole world is Bharat. In Satyuga there may be many different places, but Baba says it will be one big picnic place. Whatever places there are, it will still be ultimately called Bharat, and the ocean that's surrounding it will be filled with treasures and jewels and diamonds, and they will actually be merged, they will actually come out from the ocean, and it's like our whole apron is full up. The vision of, I'm sure all of you are merging the scenes of Bharat. Do you actually see visibly in front of your eyes of how Satyuga will be? Do you see this? Those who actually see the scenes of Satyuga, please raise your hands. Baba says to us children, it's like just take a step forward and Satyuga is there. Kalyuga will finish and Satyuga will begin. It is that close, it's a footstep away. There's a word in Sindhi, Sadband, which actually means it's so close. It's like you just actually make a sound and it's that near to you. So today is Kalyuga and tomorrow it will be heaven. and we are all making preparations to actually go into Satyug, and in front of our very eyes Baba is giving us so many jewels of knowledge that each one of Baba's children is actually very filled or content with the treasures of knowledge, and from their mouth emerges only the jewels of knowledge. And if you see, each and every single Baba's Muli is filled with treasures. All of us listen and study the Muli very well and bring it into the practical life, and it's like that we have received so many unlimited treasures. Today I was told that I should share that what is Baba's inspirations and the signals that Baba is giving us for self-progress. All of you study and listen to Baba's Muli with a lot of love, and in one Muli Baba actually shares about the whole aspect of effort. And so if somebody really studies the one Muli very well, then you will actually receive all the points of self-progress. The latest Baba's Muli, Baba had said, actually gave the true significance of holy. Holy means it's happened. Whatever has happened is finished. We are Baba's, we belong to Baba, and so whatever has happened is finished. The greatest method for self-progress is not to actually churn about the things that have finished, that have passed. Doesn't matter how your life was, doesn't matter what has passed in your life, but not to churn on that. To become Baba's means a full stop, not to think about it, to die living death. Sometimes when we actually think about the things of the past, that which has passed, we waste a lot of time. And so Baba has told us a very easy method, that for 5,000 years that scene is actually being recorded in the reel of drama. Whatever has happened, whatever has been repeated like it did 5,000 years ago, don't actually bring it into your intellects. Don't think about it, otherwise you yourself will become very confused. Do not think about the things of the past, and don't even think about the future. Not to worry about the past or the future, but to make that which is present very good. And you can make the present very powerful only, and we have seen in the seasons Muli, in every single Muli of this season, up until now, there has been 9 Bapdada's Mulis and 2 are left. So Baba's Muli started in October with the double foreigners, and then after that 8 turns were of Bharat, and the double foreigners are in every single group. And in 9 Mulis that have been conducted, I will actually share 9 points with you for effort. If I actually listen and pay attention to Baba's each Muli, then I actually feel that from the time Baba's season has started, so October to March, in every 15 days we have received a homework from Bapdada. The first Muli Baba had actually conducted was on contentment. That you children must be the jewel of contentment and lead your life. In the world today, there is a darkness of discontentment. We have to give the light of contentment to others. We have to give, because the whole world needs the light of contentment. The more I remain content, the more I'm satisfied, then I only will I be able to make others content. Baba actually shared a very good method to remain content. When the soul is actually full with all attainments, can they remain content? In the Brahmin life, in the Brahmin life, it's only at the confluence stage do we receive the blessing of contentment. If we Brahmins don't be content now, then who will become content? We have received such high sustenance, we receive such high Srimad and treasures. Baba has given us so much, has filled us with so many treasures. Whatever is necessary for me in this life, whether it's in a practical way or a subtle way, Baba has fulfilled that. And then from my heart it's merged my Baba. And so this is why Baba says, child, always remain content and make others content. Just like Baba has made the daddies is in this way, and so we have to follow Baba in this. So contentment, the blessing of contentment, Baba had shared on this in the very first Murli. In the second Murli, it was to be merged in love. Love is a very big power, not just to become knowledgeable. Don't just give dry knowledge, share dry knowledge, but to give knowledge that is with great entertainment. The greatest power is of love. And the yoga of such children is very good. And to become merged in Baba's love, and then Maya automatically will run away, and then you won't have to make effort to conquer each of the vices. And so the basis of yoga is to be loving, and it's in love that we actually make Baba ours. These are the threads of love that actually bonds us with Baba, and it actually becomes present. And so from your heart say, my Baba. Baba has made this mantra very firm from the very beginning, that no matter what situation comes, whatever happens, just from your heart say, my Baba, Mera Baba. Have that much love that you have right on Baba. Baba has right on me, and I have right on Baba. Become the authority of experience. Don't become dry, knowledgeable ones, but become very entertaining, knowledgeable. We can only have entertainment when we actually are merged in the family's love. We are all one and we belong to the one. It's like we are bonded in the thread of love. With the sweetness of our drishti. And Baba says the greatest method for service, because children do a lot of service, they make a lot of effort. But the greatest method for service is your face and your activity. If the sparkle of the attainments is not on your face and it's not shining, the smile is not there, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you give to somebody, but they will never understand. So my face should be that of attainment. I should have sweet words, a sweet smile, and sweetness in my drishti, and the service will automatically happen. And this is a method to reveal Baba. In the third Murli, Baba had talked about purity, Pavitrata. The basis of Brahmin life, the breath of Brahmin life in your mind, body and actions is complete purity in your vision and your attitude. And to have good wishes, good love in our interactions with one another, this is purity. It's like Baba has explained very clearly each and every aspect. When you read this Murli again and revise it, so we will see the topic of each of Baba's seasons Murli. Baba has actually shared, very clearly explained this. And to actually inculcate the Brahmacharya Vrat, the oath of Brahmacharya is purity. And to whatever Brahma Baba did in his practical life, to follow that at every step is purity. In the 15th December Murli, the fourth Murli of the season, and Baba had specially talked about the new world and the new sanskars, the new world that we are all creating together. Baba had how each and every one of us can create this world, and Baba has said your slogan is, with self-transformation there will be world transformation. If I change, then only can I change the world. And so check, is there one kingdom? Yeah, I should check that Maya doesn't make his kingdom. That do my sense organs control me? Are the masters on me? Does my actual sense organs do what I say? Does it go according to the order? I, the soul, am Swarajya Adhikari. I am the ruler on the self. Baba says, I will not let go of the children till they become completely pure. I will challenge them. Baba says, we all know this, that the essence of the whole knowledge is to make the soul completely pure. Doesn't matter how it becomes this. Baba shares many yuktis. Some say this is a big thing. It's very difficult. There is a lot of battling in this. It's a very Dhamma-pradhan world. How can I remain pure in this world? Baba gives cooperation, gives us love, gives us help. But Baba says there's no other way to become completely pure. Doesn't matter what the situations are, whether there are souls who are completely surrendered, who live in a household, whether they work, whether they're a Kumar or a Kumari, whether they're married, whether they are pure yugals, couples rather. Baba doesn't say to anybody, oh, it's okay, let's just leave you, you won't be able to do it. Nobody till today has challenged this. Doesn't matter which great soul it is or a great leader, but nobody has challenged in this. Whoever are their followers of such gurus, they will say you become pure, but nobody will tell them. Baba has actually finished this system here of gurus and chelas, the followers. Baba says, all of you are my children, and Baba says, I came to make you children very pure. And you have heard this in the Sakar Mulis. Baba says, my task is only to make you pure. And then when I make you pure, will I take all souls home. And in the body that Shiv Baba has entered, he actually enables us to become pure. And Baba says, you will become pure. It doesn't matter how you become pure, whether it's by punishment, under any circumstances, but Baba will definitely make us pure. Baba has, with a lot of love, shared many methods and says, sweet children, my children, consider yourself to be brothers, become bodiless, to finish the consciousness that I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm an elderly, or I'm a young one. Forget all these consciousness. You are, just remember, you are one living soul. And you came on this world drama as a pure soul, and so emerge your first stage of purity. That's it. Just emerge your original form of purity. Baba in the latest Muli, Baba says it's a wonder that you say Ravan's sanskars are your sanskars. Baba said this with a lot of love. The sanskars that are of the copper age, why to consider these sanskars to be yours? And then to say, what can I do? My sanskars are such, what can I do? Baba has a lot of mercy. In the last two mulis, you will see in the Shivratri Muli and the Muli of the Holy, Baba had a lot of mercifulness for the children. What is it that the children are saying? Whose children are you? Who is the father? So there is one kingdom, one religion. Purity is the religion. There's no other religion of Hindu, Muslim, etc. But purity is a religion. So there is the one religion of purity. And it is with the power of purity that the religion is created. Baba shared a very good aspect of the law. You would have underlined this aspect, I'm sure. There's many classes that have been conducted on this. That the law of the confluence sage, Sangam Yug, is to be carefree. To have a life free from worry, no sorrow. Just like we saw Baba, when we see how Avyak Bapdada comes, Bapdada knows the status of each child, what is happening in the world today, how much upheaval is happening around in the world. Baba knows this, but Baba is still very carefree. No worry. From the face it is visible that Baba knows this. If you look at the way Baba sits, you would have seen one pose of in the Diamond Hall Shantivan, that there is the feet upon the feet or the leg upon the leg, that how Daddy is sitting in a pose of such carefree, no worry, no thoughts. Baba wants to make the children Bap Saman no matter what. The director who has created this drama, to say why, what, how means to insult the director. Whatever has happened, whatever is being created in which way, whatever has happened is very accurate, it's right. So I have to be carefree. This is the law. So in Satyug, the law and order, nobody can break the law and nobody can go against the order. And so the Srimad we receive at the conference age is Baba's Srimad. And we have to move according to the Srimad through our mind, words and actions. And this Baba has taught us how to move accordingly with law and order. And our thoughts should not be diverted towards anything else, but to see what the Maryada says, what Srimad says. I do believe that each one of you must have kept the list of Maryada with you. It is not a bondage. The Maryada is no bondage. But the Maryadas we have in the Brahmin life are our safety. Sometimes people think, oh, what's all this? This is Maryadas, this is a bondage. But no. I would like to share one story with you. Some of you may have heard this in the Ramayana, and it's also shown in the TV, the TV here, that when Ram went into there's a very wonderful story of Ram and Sita, and it was shown that Sita was shown of a golden deer, and the Sita thought, and she said to Rama, I want this golden deer, I really want this. You bring this golden deer to me. Rama actually tried to explain to Sita, don't be stubborn, you don't need this. But when she was when Sita was very stubborn, Ram actually ultimately had to go and get this golden deer. So when Ram is going after this deer, he ran very fast, and then the deer, it was belonging to Maya, and it cried out, and Lakshman, who was sitting there to protect Sita, Ram actually disappeared. And in the hut where Lakshman and Sita were, Lakshman was in the hut to protect Sita, and Rama went behind the deer. And so when Rama actually called out to, hey Lakshman, so Rama actually called out to Lakshman, then Sita actually felt the pain of Rama. Okay, why is Rama calling out? She actually felt this pain, and she actually thought, oh my God, has deer done something to Ram? So it's like, so in Rama's voice was Lakshman, 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 and hearing this, Sita became very unconscious, and she said, Lakshman, go and find Rama. And Lakshman said, Sita, don't worry, Lakshman will be okay, no one can hit him. And then Sita thought, so Lakshman said to Sita, okay, I will go after Rama, but I'm drawing this line, which is the line of protection. No matter what happens, you mustn't go out of this boundary, otherwise it is dangerous for you. And so Rama drew the line, Lakshman drew the line around Sita, and then he went looking for Rama. And so as soon as Lakshman disappeared, Ravan came in another form towards Sita, and he said to Sita, come. He said, come, whatever you have, give to me. And so what did Sita do? And so when Sita went to reach out to Ravan, he actually stepped his foot on the line. There was burning sensation, and so Ravan said to Sita that, okay, listen, I can't come in, so you come outside the boundary. So Ravan said, I want this. I want to, Sita said, I will give you this, but you have to come in. But he couldn't come in because of the burning cessation. But what Sita did, because Sita didn't recognize Ravan to be Ravan, and he was actually in a very, he was dressed in a sadhu, in a sage, saint sannyas form. So she had mercy, and so she thought, okay, let me just give him what he's asking for. And so she stepped out the line, and that's it. Ravan took her and he ran off with her. And so this is a very good story that Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba went into the subtle regions, but Baba has created one line for us Brahmins of protection. And Baba says that, hey Sita, so we are all Sitas, not to step out of the boundary. I am not in the Sakar form now. I've come into the subtle regions, but Brahma Baba says, don't go against Srimad, don't step out the boundaries, otherwise Ravan will eat you, take you away. And it's such a nice, entertaining memorial that has been created. And so Baba creates, so the moral of the story is Baba creates the line of maryadas around us so that we are constantly protected. And so the more we actually follow the maryadas, is safer for each and every one of us, whether it's of our dress or our food, our diet, the relationships. There's many types of maryadas. The godly maryadas, which we all know about, is actually protecting all of us. And if Ravan comes in another one form or another, but Baba says, don't be merciful that you actually break the maryadas, you step outside the line of maryadas. Some stay in a household, some couples stay, they follow the path. One is following Baba Srimad, one doesn't. One makes a promise of purity and the other doesn't. And then it's like we're breaking the maryadas. So Baba's maryada is not to break the line of maryadas. Baba has created a very beautiful line of maryada that if not today, then tomorrow they will become very happy. They may not be able to understand it today, but tomorrow they will. But when they do understand, they will be very happy. But the basis of purity is happiness and peace. If I actually break this, if I go against this, then Maya Ravan will actually pull you and put you into another place. And then Rama will have to make a great effort to pull you out of this. And so this is why Baba has given us a very beautiful line visible in front of us of law and order. Please don't go against this. There is a lot of safety in this for you. And we are seeing today in Bharat that people are doing so many things to cheat people. They make them eat so many things to make them cheat and actually turn their mind around. And Baba says this is why don't eat from outside. We have to follow this Srimad very well, that we don't eat anything that is cooked by outside people, and this is our own safety. They can then not, do such magic on us. Baba has given us such great treasures to protect us, that Baba's treasures are our safety. Baba says, how can there be self-progress? To actually churn what Baba says. We have to attain victory on every single Baba Srimad. And so it is through the method do we attain a result. It's not that we become Babas and the result is there. And Baba says that success is your necklace around your neck. Baba says, I don't just give knowledge just like that. I don't have little knowledge. But Baba says, I'm telling you, if you follow the method, then you will attain the result. Baba says, I don't give this this blessing of the blessing that sannyasis go, you will have a long life, this, that and the other. But I say to you children, I share the method with you children. If you follow the method, only then will you receive the result. And so for every aspect there is a method. You cannot achieve anything without a method. If Baba just actually gave you a method and just raised his hand like this, then think about it, can I attain something? Baba says it's only for a very little time. This is what this is why Baba says the bhagats, the devotees, they attain something for a very short period because they did something. But Baba says that we actually attain for, we have unlimited attainment. Baba once was meeting us with a lot of love, and I was sitting in front of Avyakt Bapdada, and Baba said, child, that your intellect has the blessing, that whatever you think with your intellect you will do. And this blessing Baba gave me, and from that day I have been actually, all the blessings we have at the end of the Murli, Rajubai is an instrument to write those blessings. And so from the day's Murli, Rajubai actually creates the blessing for the day. And it's not, there's great feelings in that blessing, and it will happen. But with great depth, I studied this and created the blessing. But if you look, in each blessing, it's not just a blessing, but there is a method in every single blessing that we hear in the Mullis. And if I just say, oh, Baba has said, oh, it will happen. Baba said it is not like this. Baba says it will happen, but how will it happen? That you have to follow the method, then it will happen. It won't just happen like that. And just like Baba has shared for the new year, for this new year, Baba gave us a lot of homework to actually to change the negative into the positive. Many aspects will come in front of us. We must not make these things big, not to go into expansion. Baba gave us a lot of homework for the new year. And then on the 18th of January, Baba had, in the 40 years completion of the Avyakt years, Baba says you have taken 40 years of Avyakt sustenance, but now, Baba said 2 words, become zero and remember your hero part. And to have pure feelings, pure wishes, pure thoughts. So Baba said the 4 and 0, 40, we have, all of us have taken a lot of sustenance. We have to give the return of the sustenance. And all the sustenance we have received, that should be visible from our lives. And that check, to what extent do I stay in Shubh Chintan, pure thoughts? Whatever Baba shares with us, I have to churn that. And so with the progress, the thoughts for the self, I have to change that into pure thoughts and good wishes for others. And actually it will happen automatically. And then even your attitude will become very pure. To change the old attitudes, to make the atmosphere very powerful, I have to take an oath. I have to make a promise. Without making a promise, I cannot change the attitude. If my old attitudes that are in my thoughts, words, actions, if these are all working through me, if I want to transform my attitude, then I have to have good, pure, I have to have a good, pure attitude, Baba says, to make a very firm promise. Then I can change the negative into positive. Has anyone here taken an oath here? Does anyone know how to take an oath or has taken an oath in the past? Here in India, many take oath. Yeah, the Hindiwalas and the Bharatwasis take oaths. Have any of you taken an oath before? Yes? No? Not? I don't think so. Double foreigners don't take oaths. But within Bharat, there is a great meaning of taking an oath. And even for a Kumari to have a very good husband, she takes an oath. All the Kumaris in Bharat, she takes an oath to attain a good husband. She won't even drink water. There's a whole thing you have to follow. She won't even eat. Even to experience God, they will actually take an oath. So even in the thoughts, if it's merged that I want to eat, I want to drink, even to have such a thought whilst taking the oath is a sin. So they take an oath, they won't drink, they won't eat, and they do this oath for 21 days. And so really, by taking this oath in Bharat especially, from God, they attain one thing or another, whatever they want to attain. Their health becomes good. And so if they keep an oath in a week, if they take an oath, and it's like everything works very well. All these systems that the rishis and munis have created has worked very well. And so especially in Bharat, all the festivals that take place, the Bharatvasis take oaths. So Baba here says, children, you don't need to actually stop eating and drinking, but you have to take an oath that I will only see one Baba and none other. It doesn't matter what anyone does, but I will follow only one Baba. One is my Baba and none other. Whatever Baba has said, I will do that. Whatever Baba's hopes are for me, I have to fulfill that. I will take that oath to fulfill that, even in the thoughts. So to have determined thoughts. And actually, the real tapasya is to have determined thoughts. It is known as yoga. And such oath, such promises transform our attitude. And then our vision, our thoughts, our word, all this changes. And so Baba has specially given us this task for the new year, this year, to have good, pure thoughts and to make the atmosphere very powerful. Wherever we are staying, whatever country we are in, whichever center, whichever home we are in, to make that very powerful, but not to have a face of worry. That our Baba says our face should be such that whoever sees us thinks, wow, look at our children, they are living in such great lives. Baba then will say to the others in the world, go to the centers and see the faces of my children, to have a very happy face, to have a contented face. And then throughout the year, Baba had elaborated on angels. The 5th February of having a dress of an angel, and in that whole Mulli, Baba had talked about our aim, an object, and of our doings, that our words and actions should match, and our thinking and our doing should become one. You are Brahmins, you have to become deities, but before becoming deities, you have to become angels. Angels mean, Farishta means double light, to actually let go of becoming heavy. Whatever burden you have, give it to me. Karam Karavan Ha, the doer, Baba is doing this. Stay in the seat of self-respect. Give everybody respect. There's so many aspects of becoming an angel, double light. And then Baba came in Shivratri. Baba says, 90% I forgive you. Baba says, 10% marks I give you. Whatever's finished, has finished. Baba, the incognito, merciful one, says he came to celebrate his birthday, and Baba said, child, don't worry, whatever's happened is finished, but now from today start to make good effort. If you make 90% effort, then I will give 10% from up above there. I will make you pass with honor. But Baba actually explained about Shivratri, not to have yoga that is with laziness, but to become the conquerors of sleep. And in your heart to have the awareness, the flag of love. And it is with making promises that you will be able to reveal the Father. And in the last Muli, the Holy Muli, Baba said, Baba shared such beautiful methods to become, or what is known as to become holy, pure. And what is the dress of angels, or the angel's dress? Baba gave the gift, and that Baba said throughout the day, when you have time, to wear the dress of an angel. This is the essence of all the mullis. And so now I can see, check to what extent I have made effort in all this. If I keep all of these aspects in my awareness, then to make effort is very easy. And the special homework in the last mulli, or the holy mulli, that in the day when you have time to change your dress, to remove the dress of the mud, don't come into body consciousness. I am under a light, the orb of light. I am a sparkling jewel. And I need to immerse that around me, or four corners, there is light, light, light. It's just like when Shiv Baba comes, it's like Shiv Baba doesn't come directly into Dadi Gulzastan, but he comes via Brahma Baba. So first Shiv Baba comes into the light body of Brahma Baba, and then comes into Dadi Gulzar's body. And so Baba says, if you want to celebrate an Avyakt meeting, then you need to first of all wear the dress of lightness. Remain very light. Don't see anything else. Don't go into expansion. Somebody came to share news to Brahma Baba. Baba was like, Baba used to listen but not listen, see but not see. This was in the Sakar days. And many used to come with, many questions and tall stories. Baba used to give the answer in one word. And so your thoughts and time is very precious, and not to waste this. If we all want to make fast effort, we need to pay attention. Then we have to know that our thoughts are very valuable, and we must not waste this. We must not actually speak anything that is waste. We need to pay attention in this, and you will see those who pay attention in these two aspects, to save time, not to waste time in small aspects, and your thoughts are saved. You have control over your mind, and then when you can, or when you want, you can just have a break. And so from the Sakar Vatan, from the Sakar world, you go into the subtle regions, and from then you practice to go into the incorporeal world. Never say, how will it happen? This is such a big thing, but it will happen. Baba says, child, nothing is big for you. Just remember who is your companion. Remember who is your companion. If anything big comes in front of you, give it to Baba, because you must actually let go of carrying the burden. So all the Srimad that we receive from Baba, if we follow this, these are all aspects of progress for us. Baba actually, so we see our Daddy in a very her age is not small, she's quite elderly, and so we are seen with such lightness. She's constantly doing service. Why? Because everything she has surrendered, and everything she does, she's not doing anything, but Baba is enabling her to do it. What can I tell you? I did service with Daddy Prakashmani for 30 years of writing letters. Whatever aspects came, whatever situations arose, I used to sit with Daddy, and Daddy used to give guidance. And this is my part even now with Janki Daddy. And I'm seeing how Daddy is very detached with all the situation, and very light. And she doesn't think about it. She says, it will happen. But Daddy has such a high vision that even if there's such a big thing, she will say, it will be okay. Baba will make it happen. Do we all stay such light? But no, I think sometimes all of us think, how will it happen? How will this happen? Oh my God, and all this. We have so many questions. And Daddy says, don't think about anything. Everything will be okay. Baba is the one who is doing it, so why should I worry? You must stop thinking. You must not think about the things that make us heavy. It's finished. So such inspirations, such teachings, when we look at them, we learn so much. And so with Baba, seeing Baba with our daddies and all the teachings we received, if we actually look at these things and bring it into our life, then we can see that we can become the embodiment of that. Baba says now is not the time to talk, but the time to become the embodiment of what Baba shares. And so we need to churn the mulis very well. We need to keep it in our awareness, and then automatically it will come into our awareness. Okay? It's okay? Now the time is up. Om Shanti. Thank you.